Hi guys, Health Lights. As you can see, it's feeding time in the loft. This is our race team for this year, 2018. We've got a couple more birds that have just been weaned off, which are there. They are the Roland Johnson Cross Lean Boar. They've been weaned off today. And there's some... He's so fat he can't even fly. There are some stock birds in here as well, but we're just waiting to see if they're coxing in so they can be taken down to the cox section or the hen section. They're Herman Coosters from David Sara, off the bolt pair, really good pigeons. But these guys are, they've been training and they're coming home really well. We even took that red bush art hen. She's been ranging with the main flock for a good 2 weeks, so we've been taking her. We literally jumped her to the latest training spot, and she's been coming home lovely, which is really good. As you can see, we've got rid of the sand because in this weather it's just been so dusty in here. As you can see, we've taken it out, but there's still dust particles in the air and plume and stuff. But that will die down now we're taking the sand out. We're gonna board this loft out with plywood. It's just a lot easier to scrape down than OSB, and you can examine the shits better with the bare floor. Sand is good, as take nothing away from it. It keeps the birds clean and their feet, but it does get dusty after a while, especially if you don't get fresh stuff in. So yeah, this is our race team for 2018. Some of them are younger, which haven't been out. Well, they've been exercising around the garden and stuff, and flipping up in the sky and all. But that's one of the young babies that just chased down the old birds. That's definitely a cock. See him beating up the rest of them. Obviously not a pigeon. Yeah, he's beating him up now. It's a Johnson cock. But yeah, most of them have. Well, we've got 15 taking training, and the rest of the young ones are a bit younger, haven't been ranging yet, so we won't be training them. But as soon as they are, like that red hen there, she's been ranging and flying well with the rest of the group. They'll be trained as well. Our next toss will be Chiverton, which is how far is it? It's about 10 mile toss. We take them well, jump 3 miles at a time. There's a lot of fanciers on well, what we've seen that take their young birds 10 mile first chuck, and they're losing them. Like for instance, one of our club mates, we actually had one of his pigeons in here the other day. He went from about half a mile up the road to a 10 miles straight away, and he lost 7 birds. Now we've started these guys off at 1.5 miles, and we're at 10 now, maybe 12, and we haven't lost one, touch wood. We will probably lose a couple as we go a bit further, but you know, they're coming really well at the moment, which is really good. No more breeding at the moment, well, until next well, this year's pairing, 2019 babies. So everyone's been split up, all the cocks are down in the concrete loft, the hens are in the kit box. So we're just glad that breeding's over now, because it was just a pain in the ass some of the times with the pairing. Well, the parents were being, well, they were being a bit slack. But we're really pleased with the birds' progress through training and exercising. They're rocketing around. They're coming in nicely through the trap as well. So fingers crossed, we'll do alright. As you can see, it can go pear-shaped in an instant through peregrines and losses and all, but since we started training, which was probably about 6 weeks ago, we haven't lost one bird yet through training. We've lost a couple off the roof, but that was a long time ago now. All the youngsters that are up, we don't force the pigeons up at all. As long as they're ranging for a good few weeks, then you know it's time to train. You want your birds ranging for a while before you start training. I'm no expert, but my dad's been in the sport for a long time. He knows what he's talking about, so I'll just follow what he says really. But yeah, we're really pleased with the progress of the birds. They don't even need droppers anymore, they're just coming in nicely, so the droppers are just there for a bit of fun really. We will probably use them on race days, but yeah, Hawaiian Brian wanted to see the hen that come back from training about 3 or 4 days after she's never been in the basket. I think it's that hen. Let's try and find her a minute.
There's one of the chickens.
Yes, I think it's her. Yeah, it's her. She basically, we took her by accident to a training toss, and we lost her for about 3 or 4 days, and she made it back by herself, which is really, really good. She's a brass pennin cross Van and Beeley. The cock, the side to that pigeon, has bred a Fed winner. Not saying it will again, but yeah, it's a good pigeon. Obviously, determination is a good sign. It is a hen, but these guys are doing alright. I'm really pleased with them. So we'll update you again, possibly in a training toss maybe. I do like to. Well, I wait here, and my dad takes them off, and I time them. Dad will let me know when they're liberating, and I can let the young ones out that aren't ranging yet, because you want to be around just in case there are any peregrine attacks or sparrowhawks or even fucking cats, you know. But we'll do another update soon. Our first race is 3 weeks' time. Went up to the club a couple of weeks ago and helped Bass get the birds up with the new club mates, and we've got to get envelopes and ring numbers written down soon to basically get the ring numbers of the pigeons onto the ETS, and then put them on the pigeons the last training toss. There's no point in putting your ETS rings on now, because they're £1.20 a pop, and you may even lose them, so it's a waste of money putting them on now. So yeah, we'll do another update soon, and we'll update you on all the pigeons' progress, racing, whether it's bad or good. But hope everyone's pigeons are doing alright, and hope they're all bouncing. And we'll see you soon, guys. Cheers.